Namaskar, you are watching Indo-German Spectrum, and today in our studio we have a very special guest. She is Brigitta, and basically she is from Hungary. She's living in Deutschland from so many years. Her life is dedicated to exploring the world. She's a professional Bharatanatyam dancer, and also she has been doing so many other dance forms. Has been visiting India frequently to learn dance, to explore more, and also she is having her own dance academy in Munich, and its name is Revati Dance Academy. So she's inspiring so many German people, Indian NRIs people, kids. She's teaching and she is also performing across the world. Let's warm welcome Brigitta to our show. Namaste, Brigitta.
Namaste. Thank you so much for the kind words already and the wonderful introduction.
So, Brigitta, you're looking so amazing with Bindi and Krishna behind you. See people, those are not from India, from Europe especially, and they are exploring Indian things, learning, teaching others. What about your story? How you introduced into Indian stuff, classical dance, and started learning and exploring more?
Yes, thank you for the question. I got actually really many times these questions as a non-Indian dancer. And I must say it didn't feel like it was my choice. I am a kind of open-minded person who goes through doors, they are open. So that was always something very important in my life. And this is what actually led me to go in this way. And how it happened, I was always not only an open-minded, but a very, very curious person who really wants to know more and more and trying to find the best way of life and go beyond many, many questions and go beyond the surfaces, what is seen in the world. And I think this kind of thinking led me here. So, and easier to say maybe through the spiritual mind aspect, actually, I was approaching India and Indian dance. I started off with yoga actually. And then after that, I got very much attracted, interested in Nataraj, Shiva. And then things just happened in my life and I was very open and I welcomed everything and I went on and I happened to be an Indian classical dancer.
Amazing. So when it has started, at what age introduced or encouraged to learn?
The dance itself came when I was 28 years old. Mm-hmm. Yes. So before that, long time, I didn't even know, I knew where is India from school, learning the geography, obviously, but my life had nothing to do with it. I had no influence in my childhood about this. I had no influence from friends, absolutely nothing. Mm-hmm. Yeah. What was happening at that time, around that time, is I moved from Europe to Canada. And there I somehow was very interested in yoga and yoga practices, healing practices, prana healing, as well as the chakra system and everything which is about the mind, the body and the soul and the connection to the universe. So, and that somehow, and I was always a very creative person as well as an artist. I was into movies, doing radio shows. I was also dancing, but something different, oriental dances and contemporary dances. And then somehow all this together is like a puzzle and a mosaic, brought me there. It was not only one way and one thing. This is actually the beauty and the interesting aspect of it.
Okay, so I can understand the way you talk, I feel that Indian and India is, I think, the most expressive country, and we are having a most expressive culture as well, So the person like you, the person like you who is into very much, in a field where the expression means a lot, it works a lot. The acting, you said, the radio, I'm also coming from the radio background, so the person can hear your voice and this is how you run the system. Yeah, so I am really interested to know that when you were getting know about India, the chakra healing and all, it's really very advanced level meditation practices, and I think in now Western countries people are taking it so seriously, and they are getting into a very good ancient knowledge system, and they are learning it in a very religious way. The continuous practice makes
Yeah.
things religious. Yeah. So when you visited India first time, what you actually found there?
This is a very, very good question. And I'll be now very honest also, if you don't mind.
Please be.
So before I went to India, I got lots of very, very bad ideas about India. People could tell me, no, don't go there. It's dirty. Don't go there. There is nothing. Don't go there. It's criminal. Don't go there. It's scary. You cannot go there as a woman. And oh my God, you can have no idea how many obstacles I had to go through to convince people, like, don't worry about me. I don't think I'm going to see that part. Like, let me just find out what is there. Once I have seen it with my own eyes, I can tell you. So it's but really, to be honest, nobody has really supported me to go to India in this way. Like no, like nothing in my environment. Everybody was either scared, mostly scared, and very like anxious, like don't go. So anyways, I was very lucky that I had met my yoga teacher in Canada, and he actually had like a yoga training up in the Himalayas, the very famous place for that, Rishikesh. As well as by that time, I already got to know my dance teacher who came to Germany for a visit, Shamala Surendran. And she also told me, we had a very nice somehow connection. I already started learning dance by that time. When I first went to India, I have been dancing like, I think, 3 years. And after 3 years of dance training, then she said, Brigitta, you're very welcome to come to Kerala and be my guest and learn there also Indian dance, because, yeah, you will like it. So I felt very encouraged from two persons. They are very important in my life. And they share my thoughts and feelings that, yes, I will go to India. And this was what happened. My very first landing was Kerala. That was in 2007, long time back. And as soon as I landed, I felt, oh my God, I feel home. There was not even a single little doubt in my mind, in my heart, nowhere. I felt so home. I felt so released. I felt so good there, as I had been waiting forever without knowing it to be there. It's a very, very strange feeling. It's very difficult to describe because it's a feeling. But I hope it, yeah. So anyways, I arrived, and except I would say the palm trees, it reminded me a lot of things of my childhood in Hungary back in the villages. The lifestyle, the people, and lots of things. We didn't have palm trees. Hungary doesn't have palm trees like in Kerala, but lots of things for me were so similar. And the warmth of the people and the smile and everything. So
The
I was
hospitality, warmth.
exactly everything. The food I like, the clothes I love, the colors, the smell, the everything. There was no doubt, no nothing. From the beginning, I knew this is where I have to be. This is somehow feels home to me. Even if people believe me or not, I am like that. That's it.
So if you have to describe India in one sentence, what it would be?
Wow, one sentence. Now you are asking something very difficult question. Okay, one sentence. I feel India colorful, beautiful, ancient, which is keeping an ancient tradition. Very, I don't know. In a sentence is difficult. Words are more easy.
You need a paragraph.
India is like colorful, creative, traditional, spiritual, and freedom. Free.
So the better way
And
would be if I
yeah,
asked you to write a blog on India for Indo-German Spectrum. That would be a better platform and the best way to share your feelings.
yes, I think so. Exactly.
Okay, nice. So, what you brought from India to Germany,
I brought many, many things, lots
right?
of material things as well. Now, away from the joke, yes, away from that, I brought, I think, lots of thinking and mindset. I have to say this, I have to thank to my teacher. And also, I was very inspired by her and her teaching and her philosophy and her life experience. Whatever she was sharing with me, it had such an impact on me. And I got so many questions in life. You know, when you are young, in your 20s, of course, everyone, and I think till end of the life, we have questions. And so many questions were answered to me in India. So I felt so good. I felt like more mature and mature and mature. And I felt like I have so much of wisdom here I can learn from, I can apply. And yes, and this is
Can I
also a
ask
place.
you
Yeah.
that what were the questions as a Christian in your mind?
Well, to be honest, I grew up in a communist country where religion was banned. So I didn't grow up in a religious environment. So that's why I cannot say I am a Christian, I am like that or this. But yes, I'm coming from a Christian country, definitely, and maybe mindset. Um, Questions I always had on my own: what is beyond what we see, the surface, whatever we see? That I never believed only that what I see. I have to question always everything. And I feel like with the tools, whatever, and the wisdoms and everything what I saw and being in India was so many these kind of philosophical questions of me about life and death answered.
Or information from there. Do you also happen to go or get a chance to visit any library or some books which are definitely in English or in your language?
You know, this dance school where I used to go is not only just a dance school. It's really, it has everything. So we are going there, as you said, many foreigners also, and got to know the dance, but also the philosophy behind it. And this leads to all together to get a good picture about India and Indian philosophy.
Nice. So, Brigitta, I really want to take an opportunity to know more about Bharatnatyam dance. There are some technicalities, those make that particular thing more important. Here, I really want to know that what you understand with the mudras and how it makes the Bharatnatyam a special classical dance form.
Very nice question. Yes. So, as you said, I am a Bharatnatyam dancer as well as a Mohiniyattam dancer too. So, actually, both. I am teaching and also dancing. So, Bharatnatyam is rooted in Tamil Nadu. And as you said, the mudras. Well, mudras are very powerful. Yes, definitely. As well, if just one mudra is so powerful, then how about the eye movements which we are using, the neck movements and the whole body alignment? You know, it's like all together you are so aligned in that moment and you feel like you are in that moment in one with the universe, actually. And when we go really deep into it. So, but the mudras itself, so for example, any mudra what we can see, for example, this is just pataka. That's like, you would say like, oh, okay, this is a mudra. Yes, it is. But you can just, this one mudra, use it for so many things. Yeah.
Okay.
You can say me, you can show the sky, you can show the ground, you can say no, you can ask come, you can show the water, anything. So many. So one mudra, I want to say, so many people think they have not done classical Indian dances that one mudra has a one particular meaning. but it's not like that. It's depending on the situation where you are in, and you can use that mudra for many, many, many things.
So these are the tools for the expressions.
Exactly. It's part of it, the mudra, but actually your whole body speaks. Yeah. So without your facial expression. Yeah. So I can just do one mudra. Now I show you something from Mohiniyattam. Okay, one mudra, and we use, this is like Suchi, we say a lot, right? We say a lot. But if I say a lot, would you know somebody? Not really. It's just like she's showing some finger up, yeah. How can I say this is a lot? So, but when you are saying a lot, when you do the expression and a little bit different in the mudra, you understand more. So actually, just the mudra itself will not tell you too much without the expression. It's all together.
It's all together. The body is all aligned to express one thing, one message. And
exactly. Or in Bharatanatyam, view at that time, I can just show that, and then you think, oh, she's showing something up, or even you don't see it so far, but I can say long time back. Okay. Yeah, now I do this, but you should stretch your arm.
Taking the hand on it's fast.
You can't see it in the camera.
Okay. So what's the difference in similarities you can say in Mohiniyattam and Bharatanatyam?
One is like, there are these two very famous terminologies, the Tandava and the Lasya. And Lasya is like a very feminine, very soft way, and that applies to Mohiniyattam. And Tandava is more the vibrant, more the Shiva energy, and maybe a little bit more male energy. But I cannot say that Bharatanatyam is fully Tandava. No, it's a mix of Tandava and Lasya. Yeah, because the Tandava comes out, the stamping, the holding,
aggression,
and the speed. Exactly, and the speed also. You have so much of speed. Yes, first, second, and third speed in Bharatanatyam. Mohiniyattam itself is very, very soft. It's only Lasya. Very, very soft movements and very slow movements. And where in Bharatanatyam you have like two different, like 1, 2, like the beginning and the end is very important. In Mohiniyattam is like a round. So it starts somewhere and then it goes back and then it comes back again. You know, it's like day. So it's like everything is a round and everything is like an infinite. So in that way, they are very different, but they are similar of expressing and telling stories about the Hindu mythology, of course, prayers to gods, and very deep spiritual meanings, as well as expressing lots of emotions through Abhinaya. Both dances have Abhinaya part where you are doing only facial expression, telling a story. So the similarities based on the classical Indian dances, and the differences, as I said, with this the energy level.
Nice. After coming to such learning and practicing exploration and everything, what do you feel? Because now at the time you enter into it, you already developed the understanding about the life. What do you feel? Difference between one thing to the other? Really interested to know.
Yes, it's not only has changed my life, it become my life. Of course, on a surface level, I am having this dance academy. So whatever I learn from India, I bring it here over to Germany, as well as sometimes to Hungary, because I go home to my home country. And I teach this wonderful art form. I teach people, I inspire people, international students from Germany, from Hungary, I have from Russia, France, and Indians. So this is one thing. And another thing on my personal life, it's become my mission, my everything. It's like dance, classical dance and me are not unseparable. It's not possible anymore. You are that. I become that. So whatever do, lifestyle and everything, it's just like when you do very deeply and long time yoga and meditation, you automatically change. without want to change. Like we are not putting it on, okay, now I am like that. It's happening to you. It's happening with the body, with your mind, with the talks, with what you eat actually, or how you behave. Like I just because of my eyes or my hand gestures, people already guess it. It's like I can't help it. I can't control it. This is what I try to say. So you can't control it. You become that. Yes.
Mhm.
And wherever I go, there is no place where I would not talk about India, or I would not talk about the dance or anything related to it. Yes.
Nice. So see, I'm an Indian. So people see that I'm putting bindi, and I put the sindoor as well here. You know, people have so many questions on it. Why do you put bindi and all? People must ask you also. How do you reply them? Do you also have the better understanding, or you just wearing because you like it?
Well, to be honest, many things they don't ask me.
Okay.
Actually, this is another funny thing I wanted to I answer your questions, but then just bring me to one thought. Whenever I am in Kerala and I wear Indian dress and I just walk normal on the street, I ask the rickshaw driver to drop me somewhere. I don't know, but somehow people, the way they treat me, they don't treat me like a foreigner. I don't know. I think it's the energy. People, especially Indians, I feel like they are very much into their feelings and emotions and their senses. I think there is a more than, to be honest, in the West for some reason. So they totally accept me and adopted me. So I always expect that they will maybe raise the price because I am foreigner and I'm not black hair or my skin or the face. But no, I did not feel that. But whenever some friend of mine come and visit, and I put on her the clothes and put the windy and everything, then immediately if I'm with her, then I become a tourist. The energy has changed. And that people see. So sometimes it's very interesting what you said, that yes, we look like that, but people see maybe something else, your energy and your vibration, you
Here
know?
in Deutschland, when you put all these things, so
Ah,
you know.
okay. Well, I wear bindis and Indian attire only when I go for my dance classes
Mhm.
and I teach dance. So I'm not wearing apart from that, except if I'm invited for some events, India or
Yeah.
related, then there are mostly, then it is normal to wear it. So that's why I haven't really have these questions at all in my life. Why I do, why I wear, because
Okay.
whenever I wear, I am wearing in that particular environment.
So, if I ask in your dance academies, how many German people are interested to learn Indian classical dance?
Actually, 30%
Okay.
of my students are from other countries or Germany, and 70% from India. It is like that because it's so special for many people here and they don't know about it, or they are scared. They think, oh, I shouldn't do it. I'm not from there, or I'm too old, or I am not good enough, or people have lots of doubts in general what they can do and what they are able to do. And so I feel like this is one thing why they're scared to come. Another thing is they think it doesn't belong to them. Has to something to do with India, or they think maybe some
Okay.
spiritual sect, or I don't know what.
Okay.
Sometimes you never know what people's mind is there, or they just don't know about that it exists.
Brigitta, if we provide any stuff in German language, simplify the dance form, that the expressions, and it affects to the body, you know, healing system. Do you really think people those are really interested for getting a healthy life? If they understand about these whole philosophy, knowledge, and all, they will be more clear to know more about and maybe get into the practice. Everybody cannot learn things so that they can perform on the stage, but something which is really helping them with their own life and health, it's really goes well.
Definitely. I so agree with you, what you said. people here are very health conscious, especially the new generation. I feel very health conscious, and they are also open up for new things. And if it's about healthy lifestyle, or as you said, to have a better life or easier or anything, then they would go and do it. And yes, and dance is something they should know. Sometimes people think that it's just a dance. It has nothing to do with the health, or it has nothing to do with what I said, with any philosophy. But yes, indeed, it's so healing. Especially lots of people, unfortunately, in my age, they're like so always tired, and they have joint pain and this and that, and they don't know. And I am so energetic that even some teenager girls come to my class. I feel like a Duracell battery, and they keep asking, how is it possible? You know so much and you do so. I said, look, I'm not taking any supplements. It is just the lifestyle and the dance and your mind, which keeps you free. You have to free yourself from lots of things. And dance helps you for sure to do that.
People like you are such a great inspiration for the young generation, especially those are not clear about their path, their goals, how to achieve it, confused. They are seeking for help which can make them happy. And it's not outside, it's inside. They don't know.
It's inside. It's inside.
Yeah, so I really appreciate the way you are taking your life, and you are teaching people not only dance here, I must say, but to understand the whole philosophy of living a meaningful life. So it's it's amazing. So for today, we are signing off, and thanks a lot for coming to our platform and talking so many good things. And it's really very inspiring to the people, and also really a great learning from you. Thanks a lot, Brigitta, for coming here.
Thank you so much for the invitation, the nice opportunity, and I'm very happy to share more because there is a lot to share. We can just keep going on talking for hours and hours, and new topic will arise for sure.
Yes. Well, do you want to give any message to the Indo-German Spectrum platform, which is India's first media platform launched in Deutschland recently?
Maybe I would say just be yourself and go for always freedom. Freedom means free from yourself, be free within you, and do things in life which inspire you and make you happy, because life is too short and we should enjoy it and not always worried about everything. Yeah.
Wow. Great idea, philosophy. Thanks a lot. And viewers, please do watch, share, and subscribe our channel for many more such kind of videos. Till then, we will come again. Namaskar. Thank you.
Namaskar. Thank you.